alleges news. Maybe we be akwa had the latest hot era mede bramo. I don't see so you subscribe to channel idea bomodi and say obe subscribe. Rawe say obe click the subscribe button na wa belly notification we had sa video fufu bia be upload when the first person was sa ebeka sa video afi we are na like video give us a thumbs up na fi share ma wo fufu so da when you be here na wo hu ensemo ekoso ewo gara memwa atentemara yembura ye ensemo abeto yepono so inti sa report ya babetu ja mu iti sansemu yi.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity, and I would have hesitated in commenting since if this statement was purely or about a bad situation, I would have been quiet. But it is difficult for me to understand the basis of this particular statement. Mr. Speaker, just 6 months ago, let us all do a little bit of introspection.
6 months.
Where was this? Hold on. Where was this? Where was this? Let me come.
Why indiscipline? Why indiscipline?
Honorable John Darko.
Why is it?
Mr. Speaker,
let's listen to each other in
let's
silence.
do a little bit of introspection.
Why are you running?
Few months ago, the prices of food stuff was going up. Just few months ago, people in this country were complaining almost about everything. Mr. Speaker, few months ago, after implementing planting for food for 8 years. Hold on, because he talked about food. Listen.
You know, when you talk, the camera starts. When you talk, ignore them. Go ahead.
Honorable,
So shut up when we are setting.
honorable member for across.
Shut up when we are resetting the.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You created a mess. We are resetting.
Few months ago, after implementing planting for food for 8 years, your last policy, listen, your last policy was to spend $500 million to import rice.
Yes.
After implementing planting for food for 8 years. What exactly are you talking about here? Hold on.
My brother, member for.
No, but they get money from
Today, Mr. Speaker, because he actually spoke passionately about why contractors are not paid. Colleagues, listen. Just this morning, I gave you a snapshot of a little things that happened in my ministry. Where your government paid somebody 30, those contractors who worked and were not paid were there. When you paid a contractor $30 million for no work done.
$30 million.
And that contractor was a contractor that the former vice president actually took and did sword cutting and promised everybody. When contractors were working. Listen.
You have created a mess.
Mr. Speaker, in fact, that is why I am demanding that part of the money that I would have used to pay contractors is the $30 million you gave to a contractor for doing no work.
For doing no work.
You see, for doing no work. You ignored those who have worked. You ignored those who have worked for up to 21 billion and you didn't pay them, yet you were paying a foreign contractor $30 million for doing no work. Mr. Speaker, I am 100% in support of the finance minister to audit the payments before we pay.
Yes.
If I rushed to ask him to pay, the finance minister would have paid additional $14 million to the contractor who you paid the $30 million.
For no work done.
Will you be happy about that? So indeed, we are going to pay contractors, including the contractors in the minority leaders constituency. The only thing I realize is that you are good at identifying contractors who haven't been paid, but you actually forget to pay them all the time. The contractors working towards Winneba, when was the last time they were paid? Mr. Speaker, I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, I am not a selfish minister.
Is it not the Winneba MP?
The ecosystem of the economy is not only about road. It is not merely about give me money to pay road contractors. Road contractors exist within an ecosystem. When you actually spent all the monies and expected that we should be in doom so by now,
yes,
it is the responsibility of the government to keep the light on. And I am happy that we prioritize and save the situation.
Over $6 billion.
So, Mr. Speaker, I can guarantee you contractors will be paid. Contractors will be paid if you were to, and the difference
after auditing,
Mr. Speaker. When the leader was speaking, I was quiet.
You're quiet.
Mr. Speaker, the only thing, Mr. Speaker, the only thing I was expecting the respected minority leader to do is that he should have admitted that whilst they were in power, whilst he was sitting in this chair, the dollar was 16 cedis. Today, the dollar is 12 cedis. 11 cedis, 12 cedis. Whilst he was sitting here, inflation was approaching 30%. Today, the inflation is about 18%. Whilst he was sitting in this chair, forgetting to pay contractors, almost all contractors stopped work. Even, let me tell you, I am very happy and I want to commend some contractors. Once you fail to pay them and they stop work, I can tell you a number of contractors who have gone back to site. Just believing that NDC will pay. And of course, some of them have gone back to work. So, Mr. Speaker, this cry, Mr. Speaker, this statement, Mr. Speaker,
Leader, I'll come back to you. Let me finish.
Mr. Speaker, this statement, Mr. Speaker, no, Mr. Speaker, leader, cool down and take it.
yes,
Cool down and take it. It's Thursday.
take it smoothly.
You understand? Just this morning, I made you happy that when your government forgot about taking the road to Winneba and the university, we have just planned to do that road for you and pay the contractors. Mr. Speaker, this statement is not genuine because the basis upon which the statement was made are completely flawed. How can you tell the economy is doing bad when inflation is coming down, when the city is performing very well, when prices of foodstuff is coming down, when prices of transportation is coming down? And let me tell you, Mr. Speaker, how can you say we are not paying? When this house, your own friend, the finance minister, came here, and the day he came, he said, I just paid about 1 billion Ghana cedi to common fund. NHIS is being paid. Get fund is being paid. Even the school feeding that became a problem for you, from now, we are paying them. When was the last time you heard? A school feeding contractor complaining? When you were sitting here, all that were happening. You understand? Of course. The ones that are your women organizers when they do.
Honorable Minister.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minister, I'm afraid to say, Minister, enough is enough. Other than that,
let me
my
conclude.
contractors will not be paid. So,
Mr. Speaker, there's confidence in the economy. I can tell you, this confidence is not a fluke. President Mahama is on the right path. And I can guarantee you, mark my words, President Mahama will go down on record as the president that delivered the biggest ever road infrastructure in our country within 4 years. Mark it on the wall. And we believe it. And Mr. Speaker, this is not going to be about borrowing. We are going to do that and keep all the indices in check as well.
Thank you.
We are not a reckless government. And Mr. Speaker, we shall do this. Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable.
I'm concluding. Just to say that, Mr. Speaker, I agree that, yes, the 21 billion Ghana cedi debt left by the MPP when my good friend was sitting in this chair. We shall begin paying them when we finish auditing.
Yeah.
If I rushed, Mr. Speaker, if I rushed to pay contractors, I would have paid $14 million more on top of the $30 million they paid the contractor who did no work. Then that is why we need to be prudent and be more efficient. Road ministry is not an island in the economy. We are part of the ecosystem, and we shall do the right thing for the people of this country, including the majority leader.
Thank you. Honorable Minority Leader, do you want to? He made a statement. Okay, then honorable members, I'm taking one more, then I come to leadership. Yes, honorable member for mention. Leader, they said you made a statement.
Mr. Speaker, I was on my feet. Mr. Speaker, I was on my feet on a point of order.
Oh, okay.
And I was drawing your attention to a fundamental point. Mr. Speaker, I don't want Kwame Agboja to look on his phone. Look at me eyeball to eyeball. Mr. Speaker,
it's on a point of order.
Yes, point of order. Mr. Speaker, in all his submissions, he failed to talk about the releases to his ministry. Mr. Speaker, can he tell us whether the finance minister has made any releases to him in respect of his 2025 allocation? Mr. Speaker, how can you, in commenting on my statement, conveniently avoid an aspect which is fundamental to your ministry? You've been rendered redundant.
Thank you.
You go to your ministry, no work, because no releases have been made.
Leader, thank you very much.
And then you come here.
Leader, thank you so much.
Mr. Speaker, the time will come again.
Leader, it's point of order. Thank you.
Speaker, the statement has generated some steam, and so my members are interested in making comments. They are, just to set the record straight. So Mr. Speaker, we may have to extend the numbers to 3. It is your statement. So 3, the leadership, Mr. Speaker, thank you. You are taking a quorum on your own statement. It will happen.
Honorable members, I have identified honorable member for Menchia South. The majority chief is making an application. The application will not be taken wholly. I will probably go down to 2-2. So, honorable member for Menchia South, you may take your bite.
Mr. Speaker, the issue raised by the honorable minority leader is a very important issue, and I invite members not to politicize this issue. Mr. Speaker, we all know what the debt in the road sector historically has done to our economy. Mr. Speaker, if you all recall, one of the reasons for the collapse of the banking sector was default of payment in the road sector by the previous Mahama government, to which my brother Mutala was a deputy minister for trade. We all know.
Honorable members, please.
Sadly enough.
Honorable members, hold on, please. Who is saying that? Please, let's take note. We are not joking. Ghanaians, and in fact, beyond the borders of Ghana, they are all watching us. So as much as we can take things lightly, let's be serious a bit. Please, I beg of you. Yes.
Sadly, whilst foreign contractors get paid, local contractors, persons of Ghanaian indigene, persons who are from Ghana, they struggle to be paid. I am not referring
I'll give you the
this
opportunity to speak, please. Honorable Andrew, I'll give you opportunity. Please, just hold on. Let's listen to him, please.
Mr. Speaker, the problem is politicization, partisanship, over partisanship that we are all experiencing. That is the problem. Mr. Speaker, generally, whilst foreign contractors get paid, Ghanaian contractors struggle. Government after government, there is that problem that leads to the collapse of businesses of certain contractors, that led to the collapse of the banking sector. Mr. Speaker, we need to take a critical look at this situation. We saved the banking sector, which you collapsed. We cleaned up. The banking sector you collapsed, we cleaned up.
Honorable member for Menchia South, hold on. Yes, Majority Chief, what is it?
Speaker, my brother is a lawyer. So let me anchor my opposition to what is doing on Order 93.5. Speaker, Order 93 Rule 5 is to the effect that a member may comment on the statement for a period not exceeding 5 minutes, and the comment shall not provoke debate. Speaker, the minister has just told the House that, by way of his comments, that is auditing existing certificates brought to payment. So it is absolutely improper for my brother to suggest that foreign contractors are being paid, local contractors are being denied, and politics is being played. By so doing, he will generate some debate. He must be guided by Order 93.5 to make his comments, which is consequent on the mother statement made by the minority leader. He should be guided. I submit humbly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable member for Menchia South, take you of it.
Mr. Speaker, very respectfully,
Very well.
I invite Mr. Speaker to order 2 of the rules. So, Mr. Speaker, Order 2 of the order. Mr. Speaker, I stand on Order 2. I stand on Order 2 of the standing orders. I stand on Order 2 of the standing orders. No implied restrictions. Mr. Speaker, with your liberty, I read. Subject to the provision of the Constitution, and except as otherwise provided in these orders, nothing in these orders shall restrict the manner in which Parliament exercises or upholds its powers, privileges, and immunities. Mr. Speaker, statement is one of the means by which we exercise our powers. Are you going to...
Honorable members, please leave it with me.
Allow me.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, the power to interpret the rules rests in your bosom.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, the rules, the standing orders will not restrict the manner in which we exercise our power. Mr. Speaker, statements on the floor of this House is one of the means by which we exercise our oversight powers. Mr. Speaker, you have the power, very respectfully, under Order 2, to waive even non-compliance of the rules.
Well. Have you made the application?
Very respectfully, Mr. Speaker, I'm making an application to waive non-compliance.
If you were to go by his argument, then Parliament cannot be run. So obviously, my friend's application will not be taken on board. We are dealing specifically with statement, and the statement is covered by Order 93. And the statement, based on the Chief Whip order, we are supposed to comment, and the comment is not supposed to generate debate. So, Honorable Member from Asia, I invited you to comment on the statement made by the minority.
Mr. Speaker, I take a cue.
You have to take a cue.
I take a cue.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, so what, Mr. Speaker?
I've already ruled him out.
Yes, it's ruled. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Majority Chief Whip, I've already ruled him out. So,
Mr. Speaker.
Okay, you let him finish. I'll come back to you.
Mr. Speaker, at this point, I will want to raise the issue of quorum. Mr. Speaker, at this point, I want to raise the issue
so
of
it means
quorum.
you finish your contribution.
Mr. Speaker, yes, I'm raising the issue of quorum. No, Mr. Speaker, I'm raising the issue of quorum.
Yes.
Order 64. Mr. Speaker, Order 64, I'm raising the issue of quorum.
Honorable Chief Whip, let me hear you.
Mr. Speaker, the issue of quorum. Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Member from Asia South.
A quorum of parts.
Honorable Member from Asia South.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
I invited you to comment. I never invited you to raise a column. If you want to raise a column, just put up the mic, get up and catch my eye.
Mr. Speaker, very respectfully.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, please. Mr. Speaker, the Order 2 that my brother quoted and sought to seek refuge. Speaker, let's do this for the records. He has a complete misapprehension of the rule in Order 2.
And I ruled him out.
Speaker, please. Order 2 says, except as otherwise provided. The provision has been made in Order 93.5. It's been provided.
Doc Martin. Nyame adom na nso
ede aboko mami che otifo ni nyina
joso na enra minority for headquarters say ablekuma abano electoral commission declare nti omo here protection.
Look, they should dismiss them. IGP should dismiss them with the contempt they deserve. In fact, yebere yanko kancha IGP. Yebe fakata komano. Onchi, you should go and arrest all those who manufacture those fake pink sheets. 59 pink sheets not come electoral commission. No muko use declare, of which the NPP MPs are calling on EC to declare them winners. No, that's criminal act. They should arrest them.
Oh, I said, IGPD can't check Nkrophobia and so
now if they go to a bar, no be cotton office, no manufacture pink sheets, see or scan copies, and your original copies, on your carbon copies, only the scan copy, one scan copies at the end of it, my cotton laptop. So you see the software baby.
Yeah.
But my design pink sheets, now chalk figures account. And then election, electronic elections.
There be.
Electronic transmission of resource. Now, by saying NPPC, omu resources scan copies. We are about to for this in Ablekumanov. And that one day we are going to accept it. So we are calling on the IGP to arrest them.
Now, officially, man logic complaint,
because we are calling for this arrest because who said, I can't know recollection. Some of the presiding officers, electoral commission, or appointed presiding officers. Now, scan copies, NPPC, or scan copies, that they should authenticate it. It's in a course winning now. Because we want them. Don't try to use scan copies of NPP. What they are doing, we know them. They have a history of faking documents. Fake ones. This is near the first time. And we warn them, they won't listen. When the presiding officer mobile honor, Obiba, no better say, or say, hey, signature with the media. Obisu say, hey, now me results, me polling station, now me need rejected ballot. But Abba said, wait, this pink sheet, were rejected ballot. It means somebody scanned them and fake it. So those ones are criminal acts. And we're expecting the police to have arrested those MPP guys who brought it. So while it's now the MPP, that's why I'm saying they are complete hypocrites. They are running to IGP, forcing that they should use these fake ones to declare them winners.
But before no electoral commission so cry so akwaso protection na obetimi e dey declare Ablekumanov of elections no.
Omuko yesu ekwo. So mukoka. And they even fixed date. We also ran to IGP and also explain our position and gave them evidence, copious evidence. That stopped them. And when they stopped the electoral commission or no. The electoral commission went and told part of lies. So yes, we call ka yasem Emma IGP. IGP shani na no munu so na electoral commission we are somewhere na baba na nyekwa because wa unim say who nipping shit who na who conduct elections no who kwa who nipping shit so who nipping shit here then over here rerun. If you conduct an election and you don't have the primary source of your resource, what do? You go back and reconduct the election again. Are the people dead? They are still alive. 62 and yet constituency in 62 polling stations. Why this EC and the MPP are trying to steal the mandate of Ablekumanov? You don't rerun 62 polling stations. Say no. Is it the first time they rerun?
Okay, now meaning
under Farjan,
yes,
they rerun 6 polling stations. 6. Because Samasi, even general election, presidential declaration, they rerun Emma time constituency.
Yeah, 2008. 2008, yeah.
I say call.
Now, mebao scan copies here. What can one say me? Does it mean say electoral commission na kasa de enya de a pink sheet no obi sesi a ye kasa yi?
Omo ni pink sheet bia o electoral commission bia omo ni pink sheet we ni nyina no mo use NPP pink sheet scan copies. Electoral commission de omo ni ba ko pe. Now you want to use our opponent who sat in their office, designed the pink sheets, brought it. Then they now call their presiding officer, the electoral commission, that they should come and authenticate that one. In authenticating them, they came out and said, no. Some of them say, these are not my team. This is not my resource. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Why didn't the police arrest those MPP leaders who brought those things there? because that's a criminal conduct. Then now they have the audacity to go and march and say they are calling IGP to provide them security to come and do illegality. That's what they are looking for. They should dismiss them.
Now the Akufo can say Ablikman for no constituency ya toaba nyese bi oman toaba ni bi na so many months be say 5-6 months ni na omunya MP ene MPC debate nsuo crash as ya to Ablikman for be chiro mu kakra nof ye be hia MP sa na mani nyina kan obi tino mu se protection bi ona IDP de bema na isi betimi akan ba na onhwe so no nkan
yeah Ablikman of our democracy is that we should not allow an illegal person to be in the chamber. What do you say? That is why if an illegal person manages his way through, we use the legal means to get the person out. You see that we are chasing them on certain seats again. That's why we are preventing an illegal person from being put into a black one off. The people didn't vote an illegal person. They voted the right person. Something happened along the line, 62 polling stations, not Montemin yet. So Montemin here, young 62 polling stations, no, conduct election one day as them. We don't need too much logistics to go and do 62 polling stations. Well, 62 polling stations, class 62 police, no more police or no. The party agents no quite 62 party agents, and people more 62 by 62 by say simple matter, simple election. One day, by 5 o'clock, Asamasa, then we know the winner of that place. And everybody will go to sleep. Why are we worrying ourselves with this MPP fake pink sheets and everybody no more koyem?
Nasa, we ABB a map propose to. And they actually the electoral commission and our money is in Asia. I hope I'm fast for more resolve a Ablikman no.
When America and you proposing a truck cutter. Yet general secretary your truck at a electoral commission. San but the same this inquiry your friend is National Peace Council. You can't show me. IGP you can't show me. We have brought these proposals to them. Yet the MPP and electoral commission are running away from that proposal. What are they hiding? Why is it that you don't want you the one who conducted the election? You don't have any pink sheets, and yet you don't want to go and conduct everyone election.
And NDC so our pink sheet and now only pink sheet.
Oh yeah, you can't tell. You can't IPAC no you can't show Mose because of that problem. They see on that day, December 8th on you need pink sheets no. So we told them the truth. Say MPP on that IPAC meeting. They said they also don't have.
Hey.
But they turned back and said they have scanned copies. And then where the problem came from. So the three stakeholders, NDC, MPP, any electoral commission, we sat and we all agreed, that we don't have the pink sheets. But electoral commission say only the Omunibio say it was this in your friend I know carbon copies.
Carbon copies.
Because normally when they give us carbon copies.
Yeah.
Say well carbon copies, we can bring it, then they can authenticate.
Okay.
But none of us has it. It's only MPP who say they have scan copies.
Mebao carbon copies no. Eno na electoral commission de mamo parties ne meboa. Okay, nti NDC any carbon copies because of whatever happens no. MPP for no carbon copies ana.
Omo nibi. Na whether they have scan copies. Omo was scan copies.
Only carbon copy then onya scan copy.
Yeah, question. Maybe some who say we need the carbon copies now where do you get the scan copies? Almost scan there now send carbon copies na nyina say.
Omutimi scan
fast part. No, that has been their modus operandi. And yes, I know we are about toward the 2020. That's what they have been doing. That's what they have been doing. That is their modus operandi. They want to steal an election, rig an election. They go about doing this kind of things. fake pinches, baby. In fact, they are first class in that. Fake pinches. So when people move for pinches about collation center. Now when you don't open your eye to look at it. These people, I said that's why the presiding officer, electoral commission presiding officer, they ran away from it and were saying this one is not mine. I didn't sign this. I didn't say this is not my signature. We need the figures were there anymore. IGP should arrest them, should look for them, those people who came and did the recollation at the collation center with the electoral commission. IGP, we are calling IGP. Uncle arrest them.
Because say carbon copy in the crown or scanning, yeah. Say as a signature ne was no any carbon the any the crow.
Say no. How come you scan somebody's document, yet the person come and said this is not my document? Where name a signature? We figure no. So on live camera, it was on cameras with a 3-box Kwaku. Now Papa no say, my polling station, I didn't have rejected ballot, but the one you are showing to me has some rejected ballot in it. It's not coming from me. That's a criminal act. So the man should have been arrested there. The NPP officer who was sitting there with those documents, the police should have just arrested him, put the handcuff on him, and go and lock him up.
Because also, detail be a na never be a woman PR. Ebi ya fancy because the NDC won majority, NDC had presidential, na mu yusu ebi a force. Ediato letter commission so say be ya wontimi nye na dwuma. If these are hidden factor, ntimi pie ya.
I said no, where they when him say Ablekumanoff, they didn't vote for numbers, they voted for a particular candidate. So that thing people are talking of, NDC has gotten plenty MPs, and therefore this one should. No, our democracy has nothing to do with numbers. So in terms of parliamentary, they voted for individuals. It is the individual that you now count and say this party has gotten numbers. When they are voting, although they represent NDC, they vote them based on their party as well as the individuals. What do you say? And so the Ablekumanoff people, they voted for Ewabna Obin. In fact, didn't you see that she was the one declared first? Onu kwa no mo declare ma say onu no odi nkunim in the election. Then these people went to electoral commission and refused to accept the results and said 62 polling stations had problems, so they should use their scan copies to add them and declare them winners. That's what they are trying to do. Yeah, they are implementing.
Say no. The last time we say I did say omunye roadmap. The electoral commission I'm talking about. Any roadmap now provide the security. And MPP for you call ye. I just say in a week time. Betu munka. Preparation say koswa. Na say ye kane kanya. Adana mo me kai.
I say no na kai say. Ejam explain that we ma say. So when nipping sheet ha, what kind of roadmap are we going to do? You don't have a pink sheet. The one who is in charge of the election to conduct the election, you don't have pink sheet. So which roadmap are you coming to?
Electoral commission document a friend who say original so the ISR onibi.
Onibi.
Nti better no roadmap.
And then over roadmap.
Nti most suggestion pa de sa how a tobe channel. The way forward.
Rerun. Rerun 62 police stations and one.
Yanko to aba no fofo Ablikuma.
I went to Kotoaba, 62 police stations. And your constituency in number 2, only the 62 areas.
And also the minority for NC that.
So many my dear no more. They know what they have done, so they are running away from it. Because the people in Ablikoma didn't vote for NPP. So if you ask them to go and rerun in that place, they will lose more from that side. When they say most of the police stations are 0-0. That's why they are running away. Look at the good life of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. John Dramani Mahama, any election we go right now, MPP will get 0-0 in some polling stations.
So Omusru, Ntino Mon Persia Betuno Fufro.
So many. Omunim say abanwe juma na abanwe ye kwa election there ye benye 0 so ana juma we aban na ye bua nipa no on say se akọ ye election kwa MPP kwa o mu konye 20% kwa omo yade.
Na se be din.
Ebe di ma o se no omo mpe no.
Ha, ya the electoral commission as a tight corner. Ama na adwuma ya din.
Omo na mo course. So omo sa yeah dey ni. If they hadn't called for the scanned copies of MPP, we wouldn't be where we are.
Okay.
They are the cause of the problem.
Okay. But Dr. Bedasana Yahweh, actually, say 1 week and IG diamomo. Tiebe had the response nebebano. Dabena Mosomo Democrat and a comma IG.
If I enter to cut one call Arestono, that they try a truck cut and look on my IGP any issue. You can't say their black not have some criminal aspect of it. And we call on the IGP to investigate that criminal aspect and deal with it. Now that these people are forcing the declaration, the criminal aspect must be dealt with.
Okay. Yate Tikrata and Dua no se bebo hunkumano pay that's it. That's right. Your friend Dr. Rashid Tanku Anope, where Deputy Director of Elections said the man is Yamenukunu.
So waiting for winning and someone about it or so because so when you subscribe to channel area Bomodia say or subscribe. Now while I give video no give us a thumbs up now fee share my or for so now when you be here now who and somewhere koso ewo Ghana memo hanum. Also bet me otchere wadwen afaye some way now ewo comment box mu. Mobeti me in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.